I am Sure Sports. You know me there, I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is Righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am Sure Sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices. Add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Boom, check it out, I don't know it's Jason. I'm a represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. Jace representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.
All right, good morning, I Am Sure fans. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Good to have you this morning as we talk about some track and field in our early show. In the afternoon show, we're going to give some update on the Reggae Girls, and then we have a little watch along later this evening. In our football show in the midday area, we'll be also having some update on what is happening over there in Trinidad and Tobago with the youngsters from Harborview who are over there participating and doing really, really well. But this is a track and field edition as the World Championships draw nigh. We're getting close to that time, and we're going to give you some our thoughts, our picks, and we're going to record them because we think we are going to get all our picks right. We're going to break down, and we're going to have some guests coming on, not for this show, but for shows in the future, some persons involved in track and field to kind of talk about, just some of the persons who are out there doing well in different events. As usual, we want to say thank you to our sponsors. Our sponsors are really beneficial to what we do here at I Am Sure Sports and all the persons who work behind the scene to make this possible. So I want to say a big thank you to Launch Legacy, where they handle risk and they seek legacy for all your personal insurance needs in Canada and in the USA. Visit Launch Legacy at launchlegacy.com or call or text them at 647-989-0782. Also, big thank you to Prestige Finance, lending a helping hand when you need it the most. Prestige Finance is located in Linstead, St. Catherine. You can call Prestige Finance at 876-884-7390. They will lend you up to 200,000 Jamaican dollars at 0 to 4% interest rate. Low interest rate, that is. There's no processing fee, and you get same day processing. That means you can get some back to school help. All right. Big up South Croy, who is in the building. He says that none of FloJo records will be broken. Well, as you know, the track in Portland, Oregon produces, over the years, it has produces some of the fastest times, especially in the sprint. Welcome, Cavell. Yeah. Welcome, Cavell. Welcome to all of you. For all of you who are coming on, listen, couple of things you need to do, right? You need to, if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the platform, share the content, and also make sure that you hit the like button. Now, South Croy, I will say to you that this Portland track has produced a lot of fast times. So it is possible that the FloJo records, some people will say it's highly likely, but you can never tell. Given the track, a good start, a competitive race, and you never know, right? What do you think, people? Is it possible FloJo record could go at this World Championships? Is it possible? One man has already declared and said, no way, it is not possible. The 100 meters, the record is 10.49. All right. And a lot of the athletes, I think it is Elaine who has gone the closest to that at the Olympics. So if she's in top form, given how Shelley has been running, you never know, she could be pushed to get that record. And we have already heard Mr. Stephen Francis declaring that he believes if all things come together for Shericka Jackson, things could just blow up big time in both the 100 meters and the 200 meters. Yeah, FloJo's record is 10.49 for the 100 meters, and her 200 meter record is 21.34. All right, so keep that in mind. 10.49 and 21. All right, so her as you know, her 100 meter record is 10.49. Is that gettable? Is any of these records realistic? 10.49 and 21.34. Which one is more realistic in terms of being broken? I'd love to hear from you. And which athlete of the three Jamaicans who I think stand the best chance? All right. Yeah, the best chance. All right. Is it Elaine? Is it Shelley? Right. Elaine, for example, look at this. So Elaine's fastest time is in the 200 meters, right? In the 200 meters, she has 21.53, which is like 1.9 seconds of FloJo. Can she make that up on a fast track? In the 100 meters, she's 10.54, which is like not far off, hundreds of a second, some 100, 600, is it? Yeah, around 500 of a seconds away from it. So I think they are gettable, given the track. If the wind is good and is legal on this track, I think Shericka can get the 200. and Elaine can get the 100. I think so. But the conditions have to be ideal, and all the top athletes need to be in both the 100 and the 200 meters. That's how I think it would go. I think one would have to go out and say, listen, I'm going to go all out for the 100 meter, which goes up first. So I'd say Elaine goes all out to get that and take her mind off breaking the 200. And Sharika just says, listen, I just want to win or place in the 100 meters, but the 200 meters, I'm going after the record. I think that is how they have to manage it so they don't overexert themselves on two events, but they extend themselves on one event. All right. Southcry says, I think the media has been playing down the essence of track by playing down winning and losing and obsessing over record. The focus should be on record, but unfortunately it is. But I think there's a confidence that given the times that have been run this year in particular, the people coming into, so I don't know if you know this, Southcry, but because on the thumbnail you see I have the times. Those are the 3 fastest times in this season or this year in the 100 meters, and there are 3 Jamaicans. They have the best times this year. All right. So Shelly, as you know, she has done the fastest time, which is 10.67. Right? She has the fastest time. Sharika Jackson has the second fastest time of 10.77. All right. And then Elaine's fastest time is 10.79. And these were not in the most ideal conditions. And what you would call the National Stadium track, for the track and field people, you know this, that it's what they call a true track, meaning the time you get on it is the time. And the Oregon track and some other tracks, they make you super fast. So when you come on a track, like at the National Stadium, you possibly will not run what you run on the Oregon track. So these times are true times in one sense, but given the difficulties at the start of the races at the national trials, then there are also some question as to whether or not the athletes could have gone faster. I think they can. So I have no doubt that Jamaica will get 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 100 meters. All right. I'm going to tell you why. You may not think that is important, but I think it is important for the athlete that is going to finish 4th. And her name is Kemba Nelson. She had a torrid time when she came last time around for the national trials. Didn't make the team because I think she had a whole lot on the collegiate season to do. This season she did less races on the college level. She came into the trials and did tremendous, and so she's a part of the team. Now when you look at the top 10 times in the world, she is ranked 10th. All right. But some of the persons who are in the top 10 will not be at the Olympics, at the World Championship. Right? For example, Shakira Richardson, she will not make it. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Americans. And out of the 6, 3 of them are not going there in the top 10. So that would automatically bring her up to around 7th. You also have the St. Lucian, who was at St. Catherine High School, Julian Alfred, who has the 4th fastest time this season at 10.81. She's tied with the American Aliyah Hobbs at 10.81, and Melissa Jefferson has 10.82. Those are the top times, right up there. So I see where Kemba Nelson can finish fourth in this. Brian says 1, 2, 3 for the female. That's not missing Jamaica. Yeah, in the 100 meters, right? 1, 2, 3. What is your order though? Who is first? Who is second? Who is third? Big up Tyrone Williams. I'm not 100% focusing on the record. This is just because management asked about it. I just need our ladies to win their race. But yeah, we want them to win, but the ladies are going after the record. You can hear it. They have said it. So what is wrong? Nothing is wrong with going after the record. If you break the record, you're obviously going to win. You should aim for the record. You should try to run your fastest time. Because if you get the record, whoever gets the record will win the goal. Blessings. The man from Excelsior, Sir Bailey. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Unlike Ilian, well, we have a call coming in. Yes, welcome to I Am Sure Sports. You're live on here.
I'm live on here. I was going to talk to you about our little thing in the comment with having a problem with Brunson's statement and calling it careless. What are you talking about, baby?
We're talking about track and field, man.
That's
yes. So I'm calling about King Diego.
Track and field. My sport is not team sport we work with,
All right. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Respect.
Yeah. All right. So unless Ilian show the axe up a thing, that's the only thing that can cause any issue, because Jackson is improving massively. Shelly is a champion. Yeah. All right. And then he says athletes, and we see that ETH can do when her back is against the wall. Kemba will be good as well. Yeah. So that is my prediction. My prediction is my 1, 2, 3 is Ilian, Shelly, Sharika, and then I have surprise Kemba Nelson in fourth. That is my prediction for the 100 meters. You can hold me to that. I think that Elaine felt slighted about how things worked out at the national trials. And as Jamaicans would say, she's coming into this with blood in her eyes. All right. So I just think this 100 meter. No, I don't think Daphne Skiffers can. Daphne Skiffers I think Daphne Skiffers, if she's going to be any threat at all, it would be in the 200 meters. I don't think she's the best 100 meter sprinter. I don't think she have the kind of start. I mean, if you can't even start better than Sharika Jackson, you stand no chance. Your start is not better than Sharika and Elaine. You stand no chance. So, because Henry from the United States is also a very good starter. So I don't see Daphne Skiffers. We can talk about the 200 meters. When we get there, we can bring up her name. But in the 100 meters, I think it's the Americans, the Jamaicans, and and the young St. Lucian. I think she's going to make the finals. No, man, it's not the ladies. It's the media that has said that. Oh, the media. Okay. All right. Understand what you're saying now. Yeah. So listen, as it relates to what's her name record, sometimes I think like even in championships, in major championships, people should probably try to medal, and then on the circuit they get they go after the they go after the world records. Unless you're like a Usain Bolt, because Usain Bolt got his records in the major championships. That's like icing on the cake. But if I were a coach, I would say, listen, this is the world championship. The most important thing is to medal first. Because we can take the Diamond League circuit, get one of those fast tracks with good conditions, and go after the gold record, the world record. But the other thing is that the Diamond League and those races all over the world, they are not as hype and don't have as much value status as like the world championships and those things. And so what that means is it is here that I think people want to break the records at the Olympics, at the world championships. You know, Ishmael says, bye skiffers, your days are done. Yeah, I don't see skiffers, you know, maybe like you could say Masilinga, Mboma, you know, those girls could, but right now, when you look at some of the top times in the world, like I said, the Americans are always there. Of course, you can remove, you understand me, you have the Kambunji, who is also the Swiss athlete. You have the Trinidadian, IE. And yes, I think it is there, because I don't even think Morelli Ahuri is going to do anything this time around. You know, yeah. So that's where I think it's going to be. The same thing. I don't even the British. There's nobody. Talu, I don't think will do anything. They have not been having a good season, so I think it's right up there between the Jamaicans and a couple of Americans and Alfred. Yeah, man. Skiffer's days are, yeah, I think it has left her now. Yeah. I am glad you take that position, but most people will be disappointed no matter what they win, as long as they don't break it. I don't think so. I don't know if people will be disappointed. Yeah. So give me, I still don't see. What I want to see, is I want to see some some prediction for the 100 meters. How will it pan out? Who is first? Who is second? Who is third? Ishmael has gone to 200. We're talking about the 100 meters today. Who is first? Who is second? And who is third? I think Steiner is I don't think she can do anything in the 100. I think in the 200 is where we need to. I think it is in the 200 that I think if there's any concern there, that's where it should be, but not in the 100. I don't see her figuring in the 100 at all. She's new on the scene, man. You know, there's going to be the rookie pressure. Listen, Ilian, people don't listen. Ilian, people like Ilian and Shelly and even Sharika, these guys are cultured in these major global events. They know how to manage the rounds. A lot of these Americans, it's just a collegiate, seasons that they have had. They have never gone through this kind of pressure. You know, you look on one side, you see Elaine. You look on the other side, you see Shelly. You see, you understand me, Sharika. When you begin to see those kind of names that you probably come up with in a first big race, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. And I'm not sure that in her first major championship, she'll be able to upset or turn over the apple cart or kick over the apple cart in the 100. Maybe she could split the 200, but I don't see that happening in the 100 meters. In fact, I think if they had Gabby Thomas or Thompson, I think her name is, she would probably create some trouble in the in the in the in the 200 meters. Yeah. So yeah, Gabriel Thomas. I think she'll probably do something, but I'm not sure that Steiner can do any major thing in the 100 meters. I don't think she's at that competitive level, though she has produced some good times. Yeah. My issue is the unfair situation where the girls do their utmost best and even win, but we still have a sort of anticlimax because they didn't break the record. That Listen, that record is not like a close record. You understand me? I think it's such a far-fetched record, and with all the things that has been said about that record, like I kind of feel like people are okay if it doesn't get broken because there is some sort of suspicion about the record. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chris Wayne. She's better in the 200 meters. And even in the 200, she's going to struggle because she saves her best for like the final 80 meters of the 200. And it's going to be hard for you to catch these Jamaicans. I am telling you that if you're not close to them, it's going to be hard. I find it hard to believe that any one athlete in the world right now can run past the three Jamaicans. You have to be leading them and maybe one catcher or two catcher. But I find it hard to believe that these three Jamaicans are leading any athlete in the world right now, barring injury, and that athlete pass all three of them. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that is possible. So give me some predictions. I know some of you are afraid of predicting because you don't want to make the wrong prediction. Yeah. So what are your predictions for the for the 100 meters women? Do you think that so on the thumbnail I have a question mark around, and of course you know that it's Shericka Jackson. Can Shericka Jackson surprise everyone and win the gold? Do you believe that Shericka Jackson is good enough to win the gold medal in the 100 meters? Is she good enough, or is it a far gone conclusion that it will be Elaine and Shelley, and Shericka is more likely to be the gold medalist in the 200 more than the 100? Yeah. So my prediction for the 100 meters is I think Elaine will win, Shelley second, and it's going to be close. My brethren Pioneer should have been here because he sees it differently. He believes that Shelley will win and Elaine and Shericka will battle it out for second and third. Chris Wayne says Shericka will have to run a perfect race in the 100. It is, I think he means it is Elaine's race to lose. All right. Man, it's not a wrong prediction. It's how all the girls are fast, so we don't really know which one to say. I hear you. Should Brianna Williams follow the twins' direction and head over to Frano? Sherika beats everybody. Elaine second, Aliyah third. What? You don't even have Shelly and Fraser Price medaling? Aliyah Hobbs may not make the final, man. Come on, man. Aliyah Hobbs may not make the final. I'm telling you. Aliyah Hobbs is going to struggle to make the finals. Remember I told you that. She's going to struggle. There's no way Shelly's not getting a medal in the 100 meters. Unless there's injury or false start. Outside of those two scenarios, Shelly and Fraser Price will medal. I want you to check how far her time is from any of the Americans. Check how far Shelly's time this season. Check out, you have to look at even people's personal best. When you look at Elaine's personal best at 10.54, yeah. Compared to Hobbs and these guys are way up in the 10-8 stuff and all of them things. No way. Listen, it's going to be very difficult for Jamaica to not have 1, 2, and 3. In fact, I think even Alfred may end up beating out the Americans. A young lady who was at St. Catherine a couple of seasons ago, St. Catherine High School. Yeah. I have always said that I think Brianna need to give her coach. I was hoping that she would make the World Championship team, because I did say that I'd love to see her go to a couple of major championships, maybe the Commonwealth game, maybe something with this coach, see how she performs, and then if things doesn't improve, then she can look at changing. I don't think she needs to change him right now, but she must be thinking about it. And the other thing is that, would she want to go in an environment where, you know, she all the focus will not be on her? Because that's not easy, you know. Right now, I think the primary focus of her coach is her. If she were at MVP, you still have Sherika Jackson there in her prime. You have the two Clayton twins that have gone there, and then you'll have her, and you have other athletes. Would she thrive in that kind of environment? So that's the next question that must be asked. Big up Jarvis Paris, all the way over there in Canada. Bless up, man. Pocket Rocket will medal in 100. Not sure about the 200 for her, I think. Chris Wayne meant. Yeah. We'll be ready. Jamaica. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That I don't know who is it? South Cry having like Hobbs. I don't know. I'd love to hear how Hobbs get a medal. Coach Minzy, bless up. Coach Minzy is a track and field guru and these things, you know. Coach Minzy, bless up. What do you think, Coach Minzy? Of my prediction, I have Elaine. I know you're a Pioneer gonna tell me I'm wrong, you know. You're Pioneer gonna tell me that it is Shelly. But I have Elaine winning the 100, Shelly second, Sherika third, Kemba fourth, and I'm going down to fifth. And I believe that Alfred is going to be fifth. I'm sure about 1, 2, 3, because I am sure. And I'm sure that is the order. If there's any breaking of Jamaica's 1, 2, 3, it will be in the 200 meters, but not in the 100 meters. So give me your prediction. What is your prediction? Jamaica 1, 2, 3 in the 100 meters. Not a bad lineup, but Alfred a general still. Yeah. Oh, you have Alfred for fourth. I'm thinking about that, you know. But I don't know. I feel like Kemba Nelson has something in store. And I like the fact that she's doing like just the 100 meters. And that has been her focus. So I think it will be a ding-dong battle between both. But Alfred, because Alfred has a good PB, you know, personal best. 10.81. Right? 10.81. You know, so that's not, yeah, and Kemba Nelson time is 10.88. Yeah. Mboma could run past Shelly and Ilian. Mboma, South Cry look like you know follow the track and field, man. Mboma just coming off all injuries. She has recovered to run. South Cry. If she recover, she not running past them, man. She has been injured, man. So I don't know that she has even run a race recently. So if she probably just recovering to start running again. She not running past Ilian and Shelly. Coach Mini says 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 is a must. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be even better. Hey, you know, Coach Mini, call on name, you know, just give numbers. You understand me? Nah, call on name. Only I give numbers. Gunners boss. Thought this was Pioneer best plan. Why isn't he doing the track and field show? Joker, that man be. I'm telling you, Pioneer, the people them say you're a joker, man. If you talk track and field, but you understand me, a joker Pioneer. People them say you're a joker. See it there? Big joker. Yeah, man. I know that because I know that she wasn't fully recovered. So there you go. South Cry. Look like you're not following up the track and field, you know. Yeah, man. Mboma has been injured, man. I think we will see a new world record. What do you think? In the 100 meters, still, like, I know Jarvis saying that a new record. It will be the 100 meters. I think if the wind is good and legal on this Oregon track, I could see Elaine getting, let me say, I could see Elaine equaling the record. If the wind and she gets the best start, I could see she 4/10 of a second because her best time is 10.54. I could see her coming down to 10.50 or 10.49. But going under it may be sticky. It could be equal or she just miss it by 100 of a second, something like that. I could see happening. And this is if there is the ideal wind behind the athlete. And she gets the lane the middle lane. And she gets her best start ever. Like she's the first out of the blocks. I think those are the conditions that would propel her into getting the record or getting closer to it, because she's the person who has gone closest to the record. Because when you look at Shelly, Shelly is far from the record, and Shericka, they are far, far from the record. So I don't know. Shelly and my girl, so Shelly for the win. all right. I said Shelly getting second still. All right, Coach Rinzi, I'll take a bet on the 100 meters. Shelly won't medal. South Korea, you're going to lose. Why you want to lose your money? Give it away to charity, man. Barring injury or a false start, Shelly must medal. Shelly will medal. Barring injury and like a false start where she's disqualified, she will. Anyways, people, let me call the man that the Gunners boss. Gunners boss, who gone to the final of the Poros League?
I'm sorry, but the person you have called.
Yeah. Mboma training but won't make it in time for us. There you go. Yeah, man, because I know she's out. Yeah. But I think of all the Americans, I don't know. I just feel like this is not the year for the Americans in the 100 meters. Yeah. So Aliyah Hobbs, I don't see them causing. I don't see them in the mix. I don't see the Americans in the mix. But this is a good time for track and field for Jamaica. And again, I also think if we can get the button around, we're going to talk about the relays, right? But if we can get the button around perfectly with these girls, I could see us lowering the record in the 4x1 as well. But I think certainly 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and we could also nip in for fourth with Kemba Nelson. I could see that happening. Yeah. Preacher, what are your predictions? Who is 1, who is 2, who is 3 in this? So for the persons who said the record can't be broken, if Ilian right on a track that is not as fast, a fast track though it was, did 10.54 with like basically no wind behind her. Oregon track normally has some wind. If she get good legal wind on a faster track, if she is improving or she has improved, shouldn't she be going faster than 10.54? And then the question is, how much faster than 10.54 can she go? And I think she can take off. She can go down to 10.50. Yeah. Coach, Coach Mindy said him don't see a record, so you don't know. Then he says, not only the button around, they need to practice. Yeah. Practice is important. So let me ask, how much practice do senior athletes need because we'd be really having 3 persons from the last relay team: Shericka, Shelly, Ilian. So all you have to do is just keep them in that order and just add the new person. No. I'd keep the same order for the relay and add the new person. Same. I'm not changing the order because they would have practiced that way from a previous championship, and that is important. So I'm keeping the same order, except that instead of Brianna starting, I would let Kemba start. Kemba is a bullet starter, you know. I think she's just as good as Brianna as a starter. You know, man, you can't give Kemba the curve to run. You can't give Kemba the curve to run, man. You have to give Elaine the back stretch, man, or Shelly the back stretch, man. Come on, man. Chris Wayne, how can I really order that, man? I don't like that order. You think you and will split the Americans? Let me say it this way. I have less hope that we will get a medal in the men's 100 meters. Yeah. I have less hope. I don't know. I think it will be too difficult. We will be discussing that on a later show. Yeah. Yeah, but Shelly didn't start it at the last. All right, but Chris Wayne, you have to understand this. All right? We have always had 3 good starters. Brianna, Shelly, and Kemba Nelson. 3 good starters. Why would you change the order if you have the same athletes? Yeah. Why would they change the order? I'm keeping the order, man. I'm keeping the order. I'm keeping the order. Keeping the order from the last championship. Eagle Republic. Welcome, man. Man says, Ewan Blake is a prime candidate to be a starter. And oh, jeez. Come on, don't mess with the use Shelly in place of Brian to start at Kemba. No, but you're going to change. What I'm saying, you're changing up the order. Because Kemba is just as good as Brianna at starting, or even better. So why would you change it? You watch that leg by Shelly at the Olympics, man, and that back stretch. By the time she got it to Elaine around the curve, man, everything was over. Try and remember the race. Here's what. Your fastest athlete must run the longest leg. And going into the championship, the fastest athlete in the 100 meters is Shelly. She must run the longest. The longest straight she must run. Either she finishes it or she runs the back leg. That's how relay goes, you know. Don't it, Coach Minzy, because you're the tracks man, you know. I think this is a call for the show. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports.
Pastor Omar.
Wrong time them a call, you know. Yeah. So your fastest athlete must run the longest leg. I think Sharika would run a blistering. You're changing up the whole order, Chris Wayne, but you're changing up the whole order. You're gonna move. You see what you're doing now? You move. You have to also you're gonna move. You're gonna move, right? You're gonna move Sharika from the finish. Put her on the back stretch. Who you gonna move again? Make up your mind, man. You have to make up your mind. Make up your mind. You have never seen Kemba. Kemba don't even run the 200 at the trials and you're going to put her on a curve. You can't put her on the curve. Because you have not seen her run the 200 meters. She never ran the 200 meters at the trials, you know. Or made the finals. Or placed in the finals. So why would you give her the curve to run? What evidence do you have that she can run a good curve? Ron Bishop, Shelly in an interview says she's not a good starter for relays. She said if she hoped to break the record, she must run either the backstretch or the anchor. Those two spots. Thank you, sir. May I tell him, man? Backstretch Shelly have to run. May I tell you? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Kemba run some, even that is a good thing. Kemba did some 60 meters. That's what she's good at. 60 meters in almost every race that she runs, she leading. So she's starting lane 5. You're talking about running around 70 to 80 meters, you know. That's her kind of a thing. Thank you, Ron Bishop. Thank you, Ron Bishop. Thank you, Ron Bishop. All right, there you go. All right, so you see that now, Chris Wayne. I hope you come around. Yeah. As usual, people, remember to hit the like button. If you have not yet subscribed to the platform, please ensure that you subscribe to the platform. Also, make sure that you like the video. Yeah, true. She run it in fine. She run it in on the college circuit. That's fine. All right. But I'm saying at the national trials, she didn't. All right. So what evidence do we have that at this level she is the best person to run the curve? What the evidence we have is that when she participates in the trials, she has a blistering start. She's also good in the 60 meters. So that is good. Because Shelly wants to run the back stretch, and both of them have the two best starts. One of the two must start the relay. And if Shelly wants to run the back stretch, Kemba has to start the relay. Because Elaine not starting it, and Sharika not starting it. No, man. All right. Here's the problem you have now. Shelly don't like to run the curb. She don't like to run the curve. Like you can check in the 200 meters, man. Shelly don't like to run the curve. Wanna work with Shelly, no, man. Shelly have to run the back stretch or anchor it. If you're gonna change up anything, you cannot put Shelly on the curve. If you're going to move her from the back stretch, put her on the final leg. But again, why do we feel a need? That's what I keep asking. Whenever they have done the relay, when they did their fastest time, the order was Brianna to Shelly to Elaine to Sharika. What reason do we have to change it? The three athletes are still there. Why? That's the question I'm asking. Why do we think we need to change it? Answer the question again. The last time when we ran the fastest time, we ran Brianna to Shelly to Elaine to Sharika. What I am asking is why now we think we need to change it? We know that Kemba going to start. Why do we need to mix up the other three or move around the other three? Why? What is the need for that at this time? That is a question that must be answered. Because they ran it last year, I mean you can replicate it. All right. Ron Bishop says the relay should be Shelly, Kemba, Shelly, Elaine, Sharika. Okay. Think I read this one. Yeah. Then Editor-in-Chief said Elaine was second leg. Yeah. Editor-in-Chief, you're sure? So I don't think. All right, so I don't think you guys listening enough. Shelly says she don't want to run the third leg. And what you're basically saying is that even though she don't want to do it, put her on it. And explain to me why we need to change it. Because she don't want to run it. She don't like running the third leg. She don't like running the curve. And we keep insisting that she run the curve. Why? That's what I'm trying to find out. Why does she need to run the curve? Straight up, Kemba for, there you go, sir. Straight up, Kemba for Brianna, everything stays the same. People listen to Sally, she knows best. Maximizing each athlete's strength by putting them in their preferred position. Kemba, Sharika, Shelly, Elaine. That guy. Kemba to Shelly to Elaine. Thank you, Coach Minzy. At least one person. But Editor-in-Chief is saying that at the Olympics it was Brianna to Elaine to Shelly to Sharika. Was it Brianna to Shelly or was it Brianna to Elaine? Oh yeah, Shelly ran third leg. Yeah. There you go. All right. Elaine messed it up on the second leg last year by running off too early. All right. Eagle Republic. Kemba isn't a 60-meter spell. If she is, then Brianna is. Big up, Fresh God. Bless up. Oh yeah, she was on the second leg. So you're moving Elaine to the third leg. I think so, boy, you know. Or should Shelly, I don't know. Or should Shelly go and anchor? Oh, plus she collected in her right hand. And so put her back to third. Oh, yeah, it's true, you know. It's true, you know. It's true, you know. It's true. That is true indeed. I remember that. So you're saying that. All right then. Kemba to Shelly to Elaine or to Sharika. Or should Sharika, so Sharika wins the 200 meter. Should we give her the third leg? Is she a better runner on the curb, or is Elaine better around the curb than her? Or Sharika is not a good receiver of the button, because that must be considered, and pass off the button. Maybe she's just good at receiving it, but she's not good at passing it. Elaine on third. Okay. All right. All right. Elaine did the third leg in 2015. I know I watched a relay where Elaine did the third leg, but I think in 2015, Shelly started it. Elaine did third leg, I think. Or was it Veronica that finished it? Who won the second leg? No, don't remember. Yeah. But people, yeah, like I said, that this is our preview to the World Championship. Just what? 4 or so days away from the start of it. Again, my prediction for the 100 meters is very, very simple. Jamaica, 1, 2, 3. Elaine, Shelly, and then Sharika. That's my prediction. Other persons have Shelly winning. Some people saying Sharika winning. Some saying that the Americans will split it. I don't know. Elaine is the best curve runner. Sharika can't handle the button properly, so only anchor for her. All right, cool. Ron Bishop look like you know the track and field. You know, I learned from the track and field people. The weakest link is usually on third leg, just like with the 4x4. Okay. Kemba, Shelly, Christopher Carroll. Oh, bless her. That's a world record. Just the name alone. All right, cool. Yeah. That notion is out the window. Oh, the notion that the third leg is the weakest leg. Not anymore. When you have top quality athletes, that don't work. You don't have any weak legs anymore. Because, I mean, who could go up against Elaine and say it's a weak leg? Or Shelly and third? That's not a weak leg. That's not a weak leg at all. Hey, yeah. Hey, people, listen, this is the track and field show, right, that we just did, leading into the World Championships. I want to thank you for sticking and staying with me. We have our football show, which is coming up at midday, well, not midday, right, at about 1:30. We'll be getting an update from Trinidad, where Harborview is over there, and we're going to see some pictures, some highlights of what they have been doing. All right. Yeah. So that's something to look at or look forward to today. And then later tonight, we'll be doing a watch along to the Jamaica versus Jamaica versus Haiti game that is scheduled to start at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. local time. Or watch along will start at 8:30. Normally stock it coach means is saying, then management, how much medal you think Jamaica will get? All right. Medals. I think we're going to pick up. I think this is going to be our best medal haul at the World Championships. If everybody stays fit, this is going to be our best medal haul at our World Championships. If everybody stays fit and healthy and we make it to all the finals that I think we should, it will be our best medal haul. All right, that's what I'll say. It should be our best medal haul. We should get multiple medals in the 100, 200. I think we get medal. I think we go medal in the hurdles for men. For women, I think we will get medals in all the relays. I think we will get a medal in the jumps for female. I think Thompson daughter, I think her name is. I think that she could medal. I think this is going to be our best medal haul at the World Championships. But we will do some tallying of it. We're picking up medals in the 200, and I think there is a possibility that if all things goes well for Ewan Blake, he probably can get a bronze in the 100 meters. But for the first time in a long while, since Usain Bolt and the Asafa Powell, I think our 4x1 men team is good enough to get a medal in the 4x1. And I also think we have good enough 400 meter male and female to pick up a medal. I think we're going to get medal in the mixed relay as well. Because I think we have made up our mind that this is something that we need to take serious. So I think the mixed relay will get medals. So that's it for me. We can count them up at some point. But hey, respect. Claudia, good to see you in the building. Christopher Carroll, Coach Minzy, Chris Wayne, Brownman Security, 33, good sound, Fresh God. Everybody, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's not the regular football content. Brian, all of you, Winston, Ron Bishop, everybody, man. It's normally football the channel is known for, but every now and then we do the NBA, the NFL, and now we're doing more and more track and field. I am Manizman. This has been I Am Sure Sports. Listen, it has been my absolute pleasure being here with you. All right. So before you leave, ask you to do a couple of things. One, hit the like button if you have not done so yet. If you have not subscribed, also subscribe to the platform and share the content with others. All right, have yourself a blessed day. Join us back later this afternoon when we do an update on the Reggae Girls team and the match coming up later this evening for them. I'm Manizman, and as usual, we say we are over and OUT out.
Yo, watch your bad dog, SK New Erdis, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Ocho-Rios, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, yeah, someone on for the food from young, from where they knee height. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.